MishTransformers96 here, and now it is time for my top 10 favorite toys of 2012. So there you go. So I did this last year for sure. I'm not sure if I did it the year before that, but from now on I'm going to do it every single year, and I'm going to post this either right before 2012 has ended or right as 2013 started. So a couple rules I've set to myself. I'm definitely going to be putting price in consideration. I'm gonna, articulation and just the whole figure plus the price, because if you pay double for a figure, the figure should be double as good. So I will be taking all of that into consideration, and so let's get right to it. Starting off the countdown, I'm going with the Star Wars Vintage Collection Darth Vader. This was the figure that comes with the electricity, kind of thing that you can put over his body. I thought that this was a fantastic figure. It was extremely well done. I love the soft goods. They did it so well. A lot of cool features with being able to take off his hand and putting on that electric burst. And I love the see-through kind of helmet there. Really well done. Even if you just wanted a standing up kind of, regular Vader, this one works pretty good. And he is such a great piece because he's taken from just one scene of the movie, which I think is marvelous. I thought that they did a terrific job on this figure, and he definitely deserves the top place of number 10. At number 8, we have the Titan himself, the Titan Joker from Arkham City. Really love this toy. This was a extremely well-detailed figure, and just a lot of time and work went into this guy, I think. Really well done, really well sculpted. He would have definitely made it further into this countdown, but the reason that I kept him at 8 was he's a bit high price. Definitely worth the price, but he's just a bit high price, as well as he does have the tendency to fall if you don't have him completely leaned up against the wall, leaning back. But other than that, he is a great, fantastic figure. Highly recommend him, and he is definitely worthy of being number 8 on my top 10 countdown. At number 7, we have the Prometheus Engineer in the suit. So here you go. So this was a figure that blew me away when I got it. Wasn't expecting much whatsoever. What happened was I had this planned out for a while now, which figures I put in my top 10, and I was planning on having the Marvel Universe Hulk, the one that came out just recently. But what happened was I got the Engineer, really loved him, went out to get this guy, and liked this one even more. So this guy absolutely killed Hulk in making it in this video. I am so happy to have him, and extremely well detailed, extremely well articulated, and it is a beautiful figure, just lacking in any of accessories. But other than that, this thing is a marvel. Really fantastic. I really fell in love with this guy. Absolutely great. At number 6, we have the G.I. Joe Soldier. This one, I wasn't planning on getting any G.I. Joes, but I got one, kind of liked it, so I went out and got some more. This figure blew me away. Would never expect to have it in my top 10 when I first bought it, but getting out of the package, it was incredible. Highly detailed, and highly posable. I was really impressed with the posability on this guy, not to mention his accessories. This is where this guy soared through everybody else. His accessories are brilliant. He comes with 3 extra heads, multiple weapons, a backpack, a shovel, knives, guns. He comes with everything. Really impressed me. He is absolutely, if you like, him, and if you like G.I. Joe, Prometheus, and Arkham at the same amount, I'd absolutely recommend getting this guy for the money. He is perfect. I was blown away by this figure. Couldn't believe it when I got it, and highly recommended by me. At number 5, we have the Avengers movie Diamond Select Hulk. So now this was really truly fantastic. They came out with multiple Hulks. I got just about every single one of them, and I loved this figure. He is just so well done. You want a definitive Hulk. Everybody loves Hulk, and just the other Hulks, I wasn't really, the Mini-Mates one was cool, but he's just a Mini-Mates. The 3 3/4 inch one, he's nice, but I really didn't like that there wasn't much detail in it. The 6-inch one, a lot of people liked. I had multiple problems with it. I wasn't too into it, so this figure soared in my mind. I was so happy to get a just definitive, nice, extremely posable, extremely detailed Hulk that, I can have battling some of the other figures. Really fantastic, really highly recommended, and extremely nice. At number 4, we have the Marvel Legends Piledriver figure from Wave 2. So now this was a truly amazing figure. I was so happy. I had so much fun with it. Extremely nice. You might be wondering why I picked Piledriver over Thunderball, considering they're basically the same thing. And it was because I had a hard time picking. The face sculpts were just as good on either of them. I really couldn't pick one over the other because they look great. The bodies, the sculpts are the same, and the paint is basically the same on each one. I mean, they're different colors, but the same design. What made me pick this guy is purely just because on his body, he's got the white, and he's got some blue highlighting, which I think looks really nice. On Thunderball, it's just plain green, so there's no highlighting. So that's the only reason why I picked him over Thunderball. But overall, I really, really like this figure. I thought he was fantastic. He excels on articulation. He's so much fun to pose, and you can do a lot of stuff with it. And he's big. He's very big. You get your money's worth with this guy. He is bigger than the Build-A-Figure for this wave, which is great. Really loved it. Also love Thunderball, but I'm just picking this one for just that slight reason. So overall, really fantastic and highly recommended. At number 3, we have the Transformers Prime Vehicon Soldier figure. This is the second edition, not the first edition. So this figure was incredible. I had heard great things about it before I got it. Was really excited to get it, and it was extremely rare. I did pick up, I actually picked up 2, and I loved this figure. Articulation is great. The sculpt, the look of it, it is completely accurate to the show. I really don't see any big flaws at all. There's really no kibble anywhere. It's extremely well done figure, and it's one of the, I think it might be the only one that I've heard that is actually better than the first edition that came out of them. And this is just an amazing sculpt, both great in both modes too. I love the car mode too. Just a really fantastic, great Vehicon, and it's not that hard to transform whatsoever, but it's still challenging, so it's fun. Great toy and a fantastic Transformer. Definitely the best Transformer that I bought in 2012 that came out in 2012. Second place definitely goes to the Amazing Spider-Man 3 3/4-inch Spider-Man figure. This figure was incredible, and it is incredible for just pretty much one reason. It is great when it comes to paint, and it's great when it comes to sculpting. The suit's got a bunch of bumps and ridges just like, you know, a real looking one. Extremely well detailed and painted. But what it excels in beyond comparison is the articulation. This is the best articulated figure of the year that I purchased, that is of a decent size, you know, and absolutely incredible. This thing can do so much. Spider-Man is one figure that you really want to do a lot of cool poses with, because that's what Spider-Man's all about. He's about the posing, you know, jumping around, stuff like that. And this is one figure that you can absolutely do that with. Incredible. Blew me away. I was excited to get this guy, and I loved it. Absolutely deserving the second spot in this countdown. In number 1 place, yes, I picked a 3 3/4-inch figure. It is the vintage Darth Maul. Incredible. This figure blew me away. Darth Maul has been and is one of my favorite Star Wars characters of all times, and the figure absolutely did the character justice with fantastic articulation. One of the very few figures from the Clone Wars that doesn't have a swivel waist, but has a ball jointed upper torso, and doesn't have swivel hips, but has ball hinge hips. Really fantastic. They blew me away. I really, you know, was excited to get him, but, you know, I was like, what kind of poses could I put him in? He's just gonna have those swivel hips, so it's a little difficult. But when I got him and saw that he had the ball hinge hips, I went berserk. I was so excited. The amount of accessories that he has is incredible. An unignited lightsaber, a lightsaber that is ignited that can split in two like the movie, some spy glasses, a whole coat, you know, whatever you call that, those robes. And a lot of those robes, when you put up the hood's all messed up and it's way too big, so they gave you a plastic hood. Could not have been better. I liked it so much, I bought 2 more. I have 3 of these Darth Mauls. Really incredible. It blew me away on all measures. Articulation, detail, paint, and most of all accessories. Was extremely happy with this figure and absolutely recommend this, and have no problem saying that this is my favorite figure of 2012. So there you go. I have no problem in saying that these 10 toys are my top 10 favorite toys of 2012. Was extremely excited with all of them. Some of them wasn't expecting too much and they blew me away. Others I was expecting a lot and they blew me away. They were all fantastic for different reasons, and absolutely I would highly recommend that you pick up any one of these, if not all. So please tell me which ones of these that you agree with in my countdown, or which ones you disagree with, and please give me your top 10 favorite toys of 2012. I'd love to see them, and yeah, so there you go. Thanks for watching.